Let's bring in Christie Majors from Team Majors. Hello. How's it going? How are you?
Thank you for having me
Team
over.
Majors, part of Keller Williams Realty, but you're really kicking butt, aren't you?
Well, it's a great time right now to buy a home, sell a home, so everyone's kicking butt.
But things are changing. I bought my first home 1990 something, okay? And there was no internet. It was go out and drive around. The first house I bought had a for sale sign like you'd see on a car inside the window of the living room. That's how I found it. But things have changed a lot, haven't they?
Absolutely. We've got the internet. We have iPhone applications. We have Droid applications. We have Facebook. We have Facebook boosting. So you're hitting... something is in your wall and you're not even friends with that person. It's because someone's paid to be boosted into a friend of friends walls.
Right. So you're saying you take your listing and you put it on Facebook and you boost it. And it's not a lot of money to do that. $40.
Oh, so actually, $5 gets you up to 15 people's walls.
Really?
$5. $10 is 2,500 people. So you can just, the more you pay, the more number of friends you can get to.
I mean, you're talking to getting into the hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah, you're going to go
for literally a little bit of money.
And then the other part is you can, instead of doing friends of friends, the other choice is doing demographics. I'm going to boost this listing and it can go from age 20 to 60. Or
for a first-time buyer home.
Or first-time buyer home, 20 to 30.
Right.
You can even put annual income. So when you boost it, you have a lot of different choices of how it gets to people. It's very interesting.
Very interesting. And for the buyer, pretty interesting too, because you're not having to do all the legwork, all the time on the road, all that kind of thing. You can do it from your iPhone. You can do it from your living room, just from the couch.
Absolutely. Some of the listings even have a website underneath the sign that you can just go right there with your phone, go to the website, and see all the pictures of the inside, so you don't have to honestly waste your time or waste a realtor's time. You know, maybe your realtor's off for the weekend or out of town. At least you know, I didn't miss out on this house because I didn't see the inside. Because
they normally come with a slideshow of pictures or maybe even a video of the property.
Correct. And then when you go to a sign, some signs have, like mine, has my website on there. So when you pass by one of my signs, it says Team Majors, and it has Keller Williams, but then in the middle it says my phone number, and then it says my website. So you're sitting there outside a house, you jump on your iPhone app, go Safari, and go teammajors.com. You get instantly to an application. You hit get, because that's how you get an application. Now you can go say, I want to search up to 400,000. I want to search up to 300,000. Pulls it up right away.
Zip codes and that kind of stuff. You can filter all different kinds of ways.
You can even put schools. I want to be in Buchanan School District. I want to be in Century School District. Yeah.
Just really narrows it down.
Well, then, and you can go home.
And then does it show how many listings are available in that area?
Yes, and not the sold ones, because if you're driving by, you see all these signs, you go call all these agents, how many do you think is going to say it's already sold?
And then this one, oh, honey, I love this one. I like this one. This is the one. Call on this one. Right?
It's sold.
Emotional wreck, right?
Absolutely.
Because buying a house, it's very emotional.
Well, it's also because it's a feeling. When you walk into a house, even if it has white walls and you like beige, if the feeling was, I feel warm in here, I can have my family here. Forget the color of the wall, forget the color of the tile, that feeling is going to drive you to purchase a home. Because I like to tell my buyers, if you don't walk into a home and it's not an 8, 9, or 10 on your scale, do not put an offer in. You are compromising. There's too much on the market to compromise.
Is there a lot on the market right now?
There is. I don't have the exact numbers.
Is it good for sellers right now?
It's actually, we always say it's a buyer's market, it's a seller's market. Right now, it's a both market. It's a fair market right now that people want to move up or move down, so they're selling. They want to move out of town even. They're not getting taken advantage of because pricing is okay now. Buyers aren't getting the steal of a deal anymore. They're not getting, $30,000 and $40,000 under list price. They're saying, I really want this home, and the fair market value came back at appraised value. I'm going to buy this home at that appraised value.
With a low interest rate.
Yes, under 5%.
That's huge, because people can actually, in terms, buy up, but keep a payment around the same.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
There's other apps out there, or you can contact me directly and say, I make $85,000 a year. How much can I purchase? Well, there's applications out there that you can put $85,000 and I'm going to put 5% down. That takes you into a $300,000 home. I'm going to put 20% down. That takes you into a $340,000 home. But you always still need to get to a lender, because they're going to tell you at the end of the day, like Prospect Mortgage will, you do not qualify for that house. It will break your bank. And you want that honesty.
Nothing worse than falling in love with the wrong one, too. You've had to see that a lot.
Absolutely. I got a cancellation just the other day, and they say, well, we wanted 300 more square feet. Okay, did you not know that when you walked into the 2,400 square foot home?
Right.
Well, we changed our minds. Okay. And you can. There's going to be cancellations out there. Hopefully you try to make the decision before you write the offer, but you still have 17 days to do your inspections, find out that you really, really want this home before you ever have to go to loan documents and sign and own a home.
Now, the trick is to get that pre-approval letter up front, isn't it?
It is. What it does is it saves you from falling in love with a $350,000 home, but then only being able to be qualified for $310,000.
But it also lets you make the move when you have to.
Mm-hmm.
Like if there's a property that's hot and it's in your price range that you're approved for, well, there's chances are there's other people that's in their price range that they're approved for too. But it allows you the chance to say, nope, I'm putting my offer in right now.
Absolutely, and that's what the applications are for. That's what the website's for. So you find out on day one that something's listed. Homes are getting sold in 7 and 8 days. You need to be there on day one. You don't need to be 30 days out. That house is already sold. So if you're not working with a realtor, you don't have your apps up, you don't have your website up, you don't have your Facebook up, you're going to be missing out on some really great deals before summer comes along and a new school year starts.
Tell everybody at home why they should be dealing with Team Majors.
Well, besides the fact we are at a great brokerage at Keller Williams Realty, Team Majors has a great number of staff members that can help you find the perfect home and list your home for an absolutely fair market value.
Selling the home, buying a new one?
Either one.
Yeah, well, no, that process is just a little bit more stressful, but you've done it many times.
Well, those are contingency offers.
Right.
And so we wait until your house is in escrow past the 17 days, and then we make sure you can go have a home.
You'll swoop in
and
on
then,
another one.
and swoop in on another one. But the lenders are very much aware. Both of them are aware. Escrow's both aware. And we try to close on the same day so that there's no lapse in you having to get a hotel room.
To live.
Yep. You don't want to have to rent a hotel room
Awesome.
for a week. And so we just absolutely put your guys' priority as number one. You get into the home at your time frame, at your price point, and an affordability that you can really not lose your home. So
In the area that you want to live in.
In the area, in the school district, around your friends, around your family. It all works out.
Christie Majors, always good to talk to you. Thank you for being a sponsor of The Buzz. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
If you guys need a house, you go see Christie Majors. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with live music from Peter Mordyke. Stick around. Hey, Central Valley, before you make a major home purchase, call Team Majors at Keller Williams Realty, 559-464-5606, or visit Team Majors at teammajors.com.